Armeria maritima is a pretty looking and nice type of flowering plant in the Plumbaginaceae family. In development, this unique flower goes by different normal names including sea thrift, cushion pink, marsh daisy, cliffrose, thrift, sea pink, and lady's pincushion. Sea thrift grows for the most part in wild coastal regions, salted sides of the road, salt swamps, grasslands, or inland on mountain rocks. It shows up at heights of up to 656 feet, 200 meters, above sea level. The growing requirements of sea thrift will straightforwardly rely upon the locale you live in. Yet, sit back and relax, nursery worker. You will see that this plant is extremely low requesting as a rule, regardless of how much experience you have in the cultivating scene. Because of its couple of requests, it is a superb ally for each kind of grower, particularly for amateurs. Growing sea thrift. As far as lighting, sea thrift can tolerate any sort of openness from full daylight to incomplete shade. Assuming you live in the northern region, your plant will grow at its best under 6 to 8 hours of splendid and direct light day to day. In southern environments, we suggest you grow this flower where it can get loads of fractional sun to half shade throughout the entire year. Generally speaking, sea thrift can do well in many temperatures from the USDA strength zones 3 to 9. In any case, to give your plant the best time ever, ensure you give it somewhat cooler temperatures of 60 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 to 18 degrees Celsius. Planting sea thrift. As a general rule, sea thrift isn't fastidious in regards to its growing medium. Assuming you plant it in sandy soil that accompanies exceptionally sharp waste, you will definitely approve of this plant from here on out. However, ensure that the substrate isn't excessively prolific in light of the fact that it will make your sea thrift more helpless to root or crown decay. Before planting your sea thrift, we recommend you blend 2 to 4 inches, 5 to 10 centimeters, of fertilizer or matured excrement in the growing medium. This cycle will assist with expanding water maintenance and furthermore further develop seepage and richness. Moreover, you ought to take care of your sea thrift with a fair fluid compost 2 times consistently minus once in late winter, on the other hand during its dynamic growing season. Watering sea thrift. Priority is straight, ensure you generally take a look at the soil in the middle between waterings. At the point when the top 2 to 4 inches, 5 to 10 centimeters, of the substrate feels dry to the touch, you can securely furnish your sea thrift with another beverage. Propagating sea thrift. As a rule, sea thrift plants take a gander at their best when you plant them in gatherings or masses. In fewer words, more is always better. You can encircle yourself with a greater amount of these heavenly flowers by spreading them through division, basal cuttings, or seeds. All strategies are generally exceptionally viable and show terrific outcomes with a negligible effort from you. The best opportunity to separate your sea thrift is in spring. All you should do is recover your plant from the soil, partition its foundations into up to 3 areas, then, at that point, replant each part any place you feel like it. However, remember that you can isolate your plant just when it has arrived at development.